So the real world's arrived at your data, right? And I mean, this is what you find. You've got all sorts in there that you just can't use, can you really? So here we've got errors. How do you deal with errors? Alright, lads and lasses, welcome along. Weekend work and errors. Errors are kind of reality of life, really, when you're doing big Power BI projects, right? Especially if you're looking at something from a manual entry system. So something people have been putting data into, you've got all sorts of stuff going on, right? There are options available to you, but you have to kind of think through what you're going to do, right? So what we've got here is a great example of the sort of thing that you'll find. So this is what food hygiene. Now what you can see here, if we zoom in a bit, you can see I've got a load of errors, right? Now, if we actually look at what the errors are saying, right, which you can do, if we get here and we click on one and we're down to the bottom of the screen, see it's because it's not a number, right? We were expecting a number in there because that's what we needed to have, right? And it's actually saying it's awaiting inspection. So we've kind of got two options to go through with this, right? And them two options are perfectly valid. There's no issue with either of them, right? Now, it might well be that I decide, do you know what, I've said I want this to be a number, but text is fine because awaiting inspection is a valid entry, right? And it's just because we've flagged it, oh, it's numbers, put it as numbers. You know, I'll get me scores on the doors. So you can say that, which is largely why we've done this as an example. And the question would always be in terms of what's the right thing to do with it. So we've got some nice things embedded now in Power BI. So we've got things like your column quality views. So if we bring that in on the view tab, we'll bring in column distribution, column profile, and column property. What we can see in the rating value is that 15% of them are errors, right? And if we click on the three dots, gives us some options of what we want to do, right? What do you want to do with the errors? The easiest thing is just to remove them. So remove the errors or replace the errors, right? Remove them, removes those rows, replace, put another value in. So we might choose to put like a 0 or a 6 or something like that in, yeah? 99 would be a good example for this. If it was a number, right, and you want something that was definitely, people could say, so it's not right there, right, and filter it out or highlight it differently, we could pick like a completely out of band number, like 1 to 5 or 0 to 5 is the scale for these. So if we picked 6, be a bit, wait, what, they're super hygienic. If we pick 99, it's kind of like, right, or even 999, people are going to be well aware, right, there's something different in that value. So for this one, we'd probably look to say 99 would probably be something sensible to replace those error values with. So the way we do it is we'd go in there, we want to replace the errors, and it'll bring up a little box, what do you want to replace them with? And we can say 99, and then click OK, right? And we can now see we've removed the errors that we had, okay? And we can see there are 6 distinct values, so we've got 1 to 5, so that's 0, isn't there? I thought 0 was, right? 1 to 5 and a 99 as our 6th unique value that we've got there. And we can see the distribution of those columns or of those values across it. So it gives you a really quick and easy way of starting to see what's going on with your data, right? So I would always recommend that you get comfortable with using things like column quality in particular. Column distribution is useful because it just tells you kind of the split of your data, right? Because it's one of them things. We talked about columns and the way that Power BI is column-based, not row-based. Right? And if you come and you do any of our courses, we'll really go into this a little bit more. So with Power BI, one of the things you've got to look through is columns, right? And again, because everything's row-based in databases, you get manual entry columns where just things are bad. So things like postcodes are a great example where invariably you find like there's duff data in postcodes, right? It's things like that. But these column profiles go a long way towards it. And the last one is the column profile. Let's see if we can really show that. Let me see if I can find a view. So we've got right at the bottom here, we've got the column statistics. actually telling us things about the distribution of the columns and what's actually happening. So if we pick distribution, we can see here. So here's the split of it, and we can see that most of them are 5s or 4s, but 99 is making up an awful lot. Now, my side, 99 is too high for it to be just a weighting inspection. So I probably would look to now take this, roll it back, and gan through and say, right, what we're actually going to do is convert it to text so that we know exactly what is happening at that column. So let's do that, yeah? So we've got rating value here, it's just being changed there. So what I'm going to do is, instead of it being a number, what do we click on the top left of the column, right? And we can pick text. And we're going to replace the current because the current was just changing it. All right, so we've got that set to text now, and you can see actually what's going on behind the scenes. Why it was the right decision to take? Because what we've actually got when we look at the data down here, let's zoom in a bit on it. Right, you can see we've not just got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the valid results. We've got a couple of other ones. We've got like exemptions. So a couple of places look to be exempt. A couple of places are awaiting publication. So presumably they've been inspected, but it was inspected between, or there hasn't been a chance yet for it to be ratified. I'm guessing there's some kind of a validation process that they have to go through. And then we've got the ones that are awaiting inspection. So awaiting inspection is kind of an interesting one, because you might be saying, well, what's happening with that is the more we need to do. The main thing is to understand we've been able to format the data the way we think it needs to be. Reality is hit, right? And that happens with these solutions. When reality hits, get in there, understand the values. So we've gone in and understood that there's text in there that we might not want to remove the value of. Now, we could have put 99 in or 999. We could choose different values for these. So we could choose to put a 0 or a -1 in for exempt or something like that. But what we've been able to do is show that by tracking through those errors, understanding the meaning of it, you can actually extend your data modeling. And the data model is going to be that bit more valuable now that we've put in the right values. Yeah, and we can suddenly start to look at what we get from here. So didn't forget, like and subscribe. We're going to be back next Friday. If you like this, I'll put a link where you can download it, but we're also going to be running the course in January. So if you want to come and take part in the course, the only way to do it's only going to be open to our Patreon subscribers. We'll put little bits and snippets of it up on YouTube though. Patreon subscribers will be able to go through the course and they'll have a full run of the course. Yeah. So take care. Catch us next week. Ta-da.